Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another video. As we can all expect, Travis Scott's album Utopia is going to be probably the most anticipated album of the year, at least in terms of the hip-hop scene. And this is a hell of a way to start the first single off of what potentially will be on the album with Bad Bunny and with The Weeknd, two of the largest artists in the world currently. So there's a lot of hype around this track. There's a lot to live up to. These are crazy. These are two crazy features. And the track's called K-pop. I don't know why. I guess we're going to find out. Follow us over on Twitch. As you can see, we do this live, as we do all the time. We do it live, and you get to be a part of the content. But other than that, follow us on Patreon if you guys want to support and see all the things early. When Travis Scott releases his album, we'll do it live on stream. The entire stream will only be available on Patreon. It will be condensed video for YouTube. So if you want to check that out, that's the best way to do it. All album reactions that we've done in the last like 18 months are on Patreon, available to go, ready to go. But other than that, we got Travis Scott, Bad Bunny, The Weeknd, K-pop. Let's get it.
Switch, move that shit out here. You full off one sip, falling off it, I got grip. All around the trap it hit, all around the map you trip. Take it like 9 out of 10. Think they gon' find that again. Think I gotta find that again. Behind the tent, I sin, I've been. Can't forget about that place we went. Right after you put that in my hand. Do you still pop on? Do you?
Why is this motherfucker always looking at his shoes? Every fucking picture. Forever looking at his fucking shoes. Song's a vibe so far. It's got like that little island bop to it. It's kind of, people probably weren't expecting it to sound so Latin, I guess you could say. But I mean, it's got Bad Bunny. People were expecting the darkness that we got from the track. What was the last recent track? Utopia. And then there that little 2-pack that he dropped. They were expecting like that darkness, and they got this, which probably confused people out the gate. Because I have seen mixed reviews on this track, so.
I sin, I've been. Can't forget about that place we went. Right after you put that in my hand. Do you still pop on? Do you dance? Do you still
Hey, okay, feel yourself, my boy. Bad Bunny's Spanish Drake, bro. He can't do any wrong. He can't do any wrong. His voice is amazing. Like, it's not like a vocalist type voice, but it's a good voice for what he does.
Drop some, no you can't. I got a lot, but I still chance.
Hey, that's his fucking ad lib. That hurts my throat. I don't know how he does that. Hey, I don't know how he does that all the time. I sound like a fucking clicker from The Last of Us. This is a fucking pop. This is almost more of a fucking Bad Bunny song than Travis Scott. Not the hey, Travis, your music is fire and all. Cacti fucking hard sparkling waters or whatever you call them are dog shit. And first off, they're expensive. Second off, they taste like ass. So like maybe we might want to drop that venture and put that money elsewhere because it's not good. I will say that I do appreciate the fact that, because one of my main criticisms of Travis Scott, especially when he's on a feature, he doesn't have the versatility be a feature on a different type of beat other than a Travis Scott beat. Like every time I hear Travis Scott and he's like the last feature, the last verse on a track, the entire track switches up so that way it could fit his style. And I'm like, Bro, I don't want you to do that. I want you to fit I want you to fit the artist style that you're the feature for. So this right here is almost like, and I don't know if this is going on his album or not, but this is like him being able to transform himself to fit more of like this reggaeton Latin type of beat versus like dark and ominous and mysterious trap like he normally is. It's fire. It sounds good. It's mad complex. There's a lot going on in his songs, but it's the same fucking style every time. The fuck is that house? Abel's all in his white bag now. He's in a new phase of the Weeknd. He's finally killing him off. We're in all white because we're transitioning into the afterlife now. This house is fucking. I can't tell if I love this house or I fucking hate it. You're also not about to sit and tell me that they recorded this fucking song in this room with the worst acoustics I've probably ever seen. You know that I'm high off the K-pop. He's talking about ketamine. It's kind of a fire bar. It's definitely a Weeknd type bar. Like only he would say something like that. But to name the entire track K-pop just off of the one line, I'm a freak, yeah.
My face off, you know I'm high off the K-pop, rubbing up on your body. All your clothes you gon' take off. South of France we gon' party. This ain't some little yachty. We gon' fuck till we seasick. You my bad little mommy, mommy. You love me. You could tell me.
Bro, the Weeknd's voice is so mommy. The Weeknd's voice is just fire.
You my bad little mommy, mommy. You love me. You could tell me you love me, even if you don't mean it. Sex will make you believe it. I love it when she up on me. Love when she call me poppy, even though she Korean. Get her wet like tsunami, tsunami.
Even though she Korean, get her wet like tsunami. Is that SZA? That is SZA, right? Shit is hard. It's a nice little bop, but I will say, how old is Travis Scott now? Is he too old to be acting weird as fuck like this? I feel like he is, but I know that that's the demeanor, that's the brand, but. All right, what do I think about the song? Nice bop, nice summertime bop, but the lyrics kind of everywhere. I feel like the Weeknd's lyric, I don't know what fucking Bad Bunny said in his verse because I don't speak Spanish. Shit was smooth though. It's always smooth with him. But I feel like every verse had nothing to do with the prior one. Like the Weeknd's verse sounded like the Weeknd and his aesthetic on top of Bad Bunny's aesthetic. And then Bad Bunny's aesthetic was the overall theme for the track. And then Travis Scott was on it. But unless I hear what it was in Spanish, I don't think that any of the verses had anything to do with each other. I don't know if this is going to be on Utopia or not, but if it is, this is kind of I get the release because it's got 3 major artists. And anytime the Weeknd is dropping something, anytime Bad Bunny's dropping something, and especially now that it's all on a Travis Scott track that we've been waiting for, just anticipating his new music. Obviously, it's going to get a lot of hype, but like this doesn't give me any insight into what Utopia is going to sound like. Like I still don't know what we're going to get sound wise from Utopia because this is definitely a reggaeton Latin type of instrumental. So I'm still clueless as to what we're going to get. Still a bop though. It's definitely a bop.